If you found this video today, your guardian angels have a special message for you in particular. They know they hurt you, but they want you to know that they are sorry. The angels say, "There is someone who has caused you a great deal of pain. This may have been something that you have been trying to deal with for quite some time. What they did and said really triggered a huge emotional response in you and made you doubt so much of what you believe to be true about yourself and your life. It has been hard for you to move on from this pain that they have caused, and you often find yourself wondering why they did it or how it all even happened. You struggle to move on from it because you are still going round and round in circles, torturing yourself with it all. Not only did they hurt you, but they made you lose your confidence in yourself, and that has had a big impact on the rest of your life. Your heart hurts, and yet you are expected to carry on with your life as normal. But they have made you feel anything but normal. You wish that you could go back in time to before this all happened, but now you are only left with questions. Why did they do it? Did they mean it? You should know that they are constantly thinking about what they did too. They know what they did, and they feel absolutely terrible for it. They spend so much of their time regretting all of the pain that they inflicted upon you and hating themselves for causing you so much hurt and anguish. They would do anything to be able to go back in time and change how they behaved. They wish that they had never hurt you, but they know that they cannot erase the damage that they have done. But they desperately want you to know how much it still plagues them and how apologetic they are. I repeat, they know they hurt you, but they want you to know that they are sorry. An apology is not enough to undo the hurt that has been inflicted. They know that they cannot simply say sorry and have everything forgotten and forgiven. But they want to now do everything that they can to right their wrongs and rectify this big mistake that they have made. They had no idea just how much it would hurt them to hurt you, but knowing that they have been the reason that you have felt so much pain has made their view of themselves decrease rapidly. It is hard for them to look at themselves after what they did to you, for they know that you are not someone who deserves to be hurt. You are far too beautiful, wonderful, and kind to be put through this pain. They cannot cope with how they were the ones to cause you such sadness. They have always wanted to be someone who was there for you when you were in pain or cried. But instead of supporting you through hard times, they have been the ones to create them. Whilst it cannot rewind time, you should know that the guilt that they feel is overwhelming. You do not owe them forgiveness, but you do deserve to know how their words and actions were not a reflection of you and what you are worth. Sometimes people react in unusual and unkind ways for reasons that are not always easy to understand. Emotions are not always easy, and people are rarely simple. People often speak without thinking, and before they realize it, they have said things that they do not mean but can no longer take back. When people become emotional about something, it is often easier to respond with anger as opposed to expressing their true feelings. It may seem counterproductive, but it is a protective mechanism for many who are afraid of being vulnerable. Unfortunately, this response often leads to more pain and hurt feelings for all involved. It is helpful to understand why they may have hurt you, but it does not necessarily remove the pain. But you should know and understand that what they did to hurt you was not actually because you did anything wrong. That is difficult to believe, but their behavior speaks of their own issues as opposed to any real issue with you. They want you to know this too. What they said and did is not a true reflection of how they feel for you, but was instead a manifestation of the mess of feelings and emotions they were experiencing. They hate to know that they are responsible for making you doubt yourself. You have always been a source of joy in their life, and they know that they have robbed you of feeling that joy yourself. But they want to do everything that they possibly can to make it up to you and help you to feel better again. They want you to understand how bad they feel and how genuinely sorry they are. If they come to you with their apologies and ask for your forgiveness, you must remember that you do not owe them anything. They have caused you pain, and that has been detrimental to you and your life. There is no requirement for you to make them feel better by forgiving them. However, for your own sake, you should hear them out and allow them to explain. Doing this is not to help them feel better or to resolve their guilt, but to instead help you in moving past this hurt and carrying on with your life. Carrying any kind of negative emotions with you for too long can become a very heavy burden to bear. Use their apology as a means to help you move forward in whatever way that you can. You have an exceptionally beautiful heart, so you may feel drawn to forgiving them. If you feel like you can do this and that it would help you, then do so. If you can find a space for this person within your life and your heart, they would be forever grateful. But only do this if it will be beneficial to you. You must prioritize yourself when it comes to these hurtful situations. If you do not feel like you can move past this with them, then know that you can graciously accept their apology, but not allow them back into your life. You are in control of who you let share your energy and be a part of your circle. You should never surround yourself with people who make you feel bad about yourself or encourage you to feel down. People make mistakes and can deserve forgiveness, but not all mistakes can be forgiven. Listen to your heart and your instincts. They are sorry and live with a lot of regret. This should help you to heal, but it is up to you what you do next. Trust that you are supported in whatever you feel drawn to. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, I bring before you the wounded soul, the one who has endured deep pain and questioning. Wrap them in the comforting embrace of your love, offering solace to their troubled spirit. Grant strength to the one who caused the hurt, instilling in them the courage to seek forgiveness and the commitment to mend their ways. Guide the wounded heart on a path of self-discovery and empowerment, leading them to healing and restoration. Amen. Take a moment to allow these words to resonate with your spirit. Remember, you are loved and protected by the universe. Type 555 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. I also want to pass on one more time-sensitive message from the angels to you, and you need to hear it today because this is extremely unusual. Someone or something seems to be trying to block you from receiving this urgent guidance. You've been missing countless signals that the universe is sending you. Luckily, those messages are still available to you. Please click the link in the description to find the messages that you missed. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?